So in this example, we will be solving for the vector product, or also known as the cross product. So we will compute for C, the vector C, which is a cross product of vector A and vector B. Now we have here vector B, which is 10 and has a 60-degree angle to the x-axis. Now we write it in its component form, which is 5i plus 8.63 j hat. Now, if you don't know how to compute for its component form, I hope you will refer to the previous video that we have on writing component forms of vectors. Now, for vector A, it has a magnitude along x-axis only, so it has a component form of this one. Now, I'll just fix this into 3 dimensions, and that is I will add 0 k hat. For this one, I will add a 0 j hat and a 0 k hat. Because cross product has to do with 3 dimensions, and that is the x, the y, and the z axis. So if you solve it, it should have an I hat, a j hat, and a k hat. I will write vector A and vector B using their I hats, j hats, and their k hats. For A, I have here 8, 0, 0. For B, I have here 5, 8.66, and then 0. Okay? Now, to solve for the cross product of the two, we use the following formula. I hat minus j hat plus k hat. So, to solve this, let's start with looking for the value of the I hat. If you're looking for I hat, what you will do is you just ignore this part, and then you cross multiply this with this one, then subtract. So that will be 0 minus multiply to 0 minus 8.66 times 0. So actually, that will just give me a 0 I hat. The next one. If I am now looking for the value of the j hat, what I will do is I will ignore this one and I will multiply the 2. So that would be 8 times 0 minus 5 times 0, or simply 0 j hat. What if I'm looking for the k hat? For k hat, we just ignore this one and we multiply the 2. And that is 8 times 8.66 minus 5 times 0. And that would give me a positive 69.28 k hat. Therefore, our answer of C vector, which is the cross product of A and B, is simply 69.28 k. And this is the answer.